Alright, this is the Omnia Pro Gen 2. I bought this Monday. I will be uploading this, God knows when, I don't know. First video in years. It has different sight, different stock on it already. The other magazine I have in the house. But it comes with two translucent 15-round magazines. It is a multi-positional select fire. 0 is your off. You can still rev, but you cannot fire. 1 is semi-auto. 2 is 3-round burst. And 3 is full auto. Good blaster. What are the downsides? We'll first talk cons. This is just a live, my thoughts. I'm one of the first people to get a Gen 2. A little less. 3 of them. I paid for one of these units. I somehow got 3. I guess a worker got lazy and I got 3 instead. It has a in-strike attachment, so you can put whatever stocks. It comes with a buffer tube style stock, so you can even put any buffer tube style stock on it. I have a Mark III stock because God knows how many Mark IIIs. It takes a Li-on battery. A lot of people, I've seen the reviews on this before anybody got a Gen 2. It is a Li-on, not LiPo. LiPo being lithium polymer, and LiPo being a LiPo ion, whatever it's called. But the rev up time, menacing, louder, actually faster rev up time than the Mark III, I will add, even though this is an electronic system. Your jam doors on this side, it is very rough to open. It does not have a flared magazine well. It takes Picatinny top rail. You have a more fluctuated out barrel, so it's got plenty of room for the darts to go. Crush flywheels, like very, very crushed, more crushed than the Mark III had. And you have a trigger guard, mag release, and a grip. It is a gravity mag release, so when you strike that, if I can, falls right out. So on paper, multi select fire blaster shoots. I don't have a chronograph, so I'm gonna guesstimate about 160, 165. They advertise at, I believe, 150. This already shoots harder than the Mark III, with the Mark III being on Duracell Optum batteries. I cannot speak. What are the cons? The original Gen 1s, there was flywheel misalignment, so they used to shoot to the right. There was trigger lag. You're still going to get that with electronic blaster. They just helped it, so there is still trigger lag with this blaster. The biggest con, which is more of a personal gripe, is you don't need the select fire. A lot of people are going to run this semi-automatic. However, I don't have another dart on me. When you hit the select fire, it's about a half to like a 0.7 second delay for that dart to fire. It doesn't seem like very long, but it is still longer. However, in the fully automatic, if you barely tap the trigger, that dart immediately flies out. It's like you don't feel the mechanical push, but it immediately ejects out, and then you fire faster in full auto than the 3-round burst. So, my personal opinion, it never needed a select fire. It just needed to be full auto, and people could just burst it and do it like that, because you can already burst things that are full auto. You mod up a Mark III, like my personal Mark III, I'm modding it up, and all you will have to do is tap the trigger and it will fire a couple darts, or one, depending on what cage I give it. They advertise this to be shooting about 7 darts per second. I cannot say that whether it is faster or slower, because like I said, I do not own a chronograph. It's a good blaster. It's lightweight. It comes with a Li-on battery, so a rechargeable battery that you can use no matter what, plugs in USB. Good battery. Is it better than the Strife X? Yes and no. Here is my reasons on that. Against the Strike X, on paper, this immediately blows it out of the water. It has an in-strike attachment. So what it does have that the Strike X does. It does have a semi-auto. It does not have a in-strike barrel lock. Both of them don't have that, imagine that. They both have an in-strike stock, and they both have a rail system. This one has Picatinny rail, so that already takes the cake. It comes with its own kind of style stock system, where the Strike X does not come with the stock. Good. They both come with 15-round magazines. However, it comes with 2 translucent magazines. Strike X does not come with 2 magazines. It only comes with 1. What are the cons? Mechanical triggers, better. Electronic triggers, they're okay, but that mechanical feel is much different than a electric feel, if that makes sense. Good blaster. I was initially, whenever the Gen 1 was announced, I was excited. And then before I bought it, I let reviews do their thing, and, well, it was crap. So without any confirmation that a new Gen was being made or any of that, I bought them. I went ahead and bought one, and I ended up getting 3 instead. Somehow, someone screwed up. And yeah, I have it. It's a good blaster. Is it better than a Mark III? Some people would ask, because I was one of those people who asked that before I got my hands on this. No. And yes. The reason why I say that, it's its own style blaster. It's not mechanical. People will love the mechanical feel of the trigger better than they will the electronic. People will want, if you don't modify the Mark III, this just is better on paper in every single way. It shoots a higher chrono velocity. It's more accurate. It's lighter weight, way lighter. It takes XT30 connectors, so you can, if you have any XT30 LiPo, whatever, you can. Has a more pronounced rev trigger, a 2-stage rev trigger, which is good. Whereas the Mark III, I feel like that's meant to be more of an assault rifle kind of blaster, whereas this one's more of like an SMG, because this is like close quarters. You're not really gonna grab up on it. You're gonna be like down here on it or holding the magazine. Good blaster. Do I recommend it for a Christmas pick? I don't feel the $90. I really paid about $100 because of taxes. USD, that is. I feel like if you got this for like 60 bucks, or you got as lucky as I did and you got 3 of them by accident, then that's your money's worth. That's an amazing competition blaster. However, I feel like I just got extremely lucky with the fact that I got 3 by accident. I feel like it was by pure accident. There's no way they sent it to me for real, because I'd never bought a Gen 1, so, and I was never on the registered list, so I definitely did not get sent 3 on purpose. It was definitely because someone was lazy, unless somehow people get 3 of them for some freaking reason, but oh well. The Mark III is also on sale for 30 bucks. Mark III, it can take both AA's, so it takes about 8 AA's, and you can throw in an XT60 LiPo, even a 4S, not even a 3S. You can also throw in a 2S. I do have a 2S LiPo, and it works pretty damn well in the Mark III. That you're shooting low numbers, however, doesn't really matter. But this has its own kind of play style. This is meant for, I feel like, closer quarters than longer quarters, because flywheelers they're not super accurate like springers are. So close quarters engagements, best thing this is for. Another con, I'm gonna say con because it's kind of how crushed these flywheels are. They are so crushed that it eats through the dart, and I don't know if you can see that, but if you see all those little dust particles and stuff, that's it chewing through the dart heads and the foam. I've shot those darts maybe 5 times, and they're almost like done. They're almost eaten through, and I don't have a lot of darts, so yeah. these are my live, honest thoughts. Don't know when I'm uploading this. Don't know when it's going on the internet. It is November 15th. That is, yeah.